Hello, lovely people of the internet. I am back straight after filming my wedding makeup look. If you haven't seen that, go check it out. I am doing sort of like a decoration slash wish haul slash this is what I made myself. Sort of just to like tell you guys what you can get that's actually kind of good quality for a wedding or looks good for a wedding. Most of these items have been under most of these items have been like between or under between like $5 and $10, and like the majority of them have been under $5 because a lot of them have been like the free where you just pay for the shipping. And quick disclaimer, I don't know where half of these things come from. I'm pretty sure it's not like a great business. And I'm kind of feeling a little bit bad about ordering from my stuff from there because I kind of went into like researching and stuff, and a lot of it just seems sort of sketchy. So I don't think I'm going to be ordering anything else from there. I deleted the app. I'm not really doing it anymore. It's just it seems sketchy. So yeah, let's just go right on into it. Some of the stuff are from IKEA, like a little bit of it is from IKEA, and a lot of it is from Wish. And then I have a few items that I made myself or got somewhere else. Let's start with actual wedding attire. So the thing is, a veil in a bridal shop is expensive as hell. We're talking like $180, which is insane in my opinion. So I went on Wish and I ordered 3 different veils. I only got the 2 yet, like now, because normally with Wish it takes like about a month and a half to get here. So I have 2 of them now, and I'm gonna see which one I would like the best when we do my hair, and I got like a few other like small stuff. So let's get into it. Alright, the first thing I have is this veil with a cone, which is 2 meters. I don't know what that is in inches, but it's 2 meters, and it's very simple. It really doesn't have anything. There's not like lace or anything on it. I'm considering maybe sewing lace on it myself because I'm a bitch like that. And it's really gorgeous, and it actually feels like good quality. So that's something, and I'm really happy there's a comb to it because it makes everything a lot easier. You don't have to pin it down. And then I got this little flower crown that I haven't straightened out completely yet because I'm not sure if I'm going to use it, with this little like organza kind of fabric around it, which I was considering doing as well, but I don't know, depends on the hair. Then I have this veil, which is beautiful from a distance. See, that's the thing about Wish. You kind of wish everything were a little different. But yeah, and this doesn't have a clip. This is just one big, like, circular veil. But it does have this applique of, like, lace, but it doesn't look the greatest up close. The thing is, in Denmark, we have a tradition of ripping the veil, which is sort of weird and like not exactly the best thing, but you know, we do that. So I'm like okay with this. I ordered these and they were like under $5, both of them. So I'm okay with the veils getting destroyed, but I think for now, at least, I feel the most comfortable with the long ass veil, the 2 meter one. Which is, you know, it is what it is. And then I have my little garter, which I actually got, it's also from Wish, and this was like $2, which is insane to me. And it has like a little lace and like a little white flower, and then I ordered it in blue because, well, you know, the something new, something blue, something borrowed, something old, and all that. Which is, a fun fact, not actually a thing in Denmark that much. We're kind of adapting American traditions or like other countries' like traditions because we don't usually would do that. But here we are, and I think like a lot of people are starting to like use that. So I have my new and I have my blue. So now I'm just using something old and something borrowed, which is going to be hard to find. All right, moving on to some of the things that that I made myself, which for now is not the most. So I got these jars. This is pretty much just like olive jars and stuff like that. And I got some really nice lace fabric from like a secondhand store. It was like, I think 3 meters of fabric that I kind of just cut out and wrapped. And then I have this little twine that I use on the top. And this is going to be for our lights. It's currently drying, so I don't want to like grab it yet, but I bought an old window at a thrift store, and I wrote the time schedule on it, like the time plan. I wrote on it. I just did a template, and I'll just show you guys at some point how to do it, where I just pretty much printed it out and laid it against and just followed it with paint. And I glued some lace fabric to the back of it, but it's drying, so I don't want to move it. All right, on to the IKEA things. We're not done with IKEA yet. IKEA is a big part of my life. I love IKEA. I love going there. And they have a lot now, especially when it's becoming spring and the weather is getting better and stuff. They're starting to have like a lot of outdoor stuff and a lot of like spring colors, which I love because that's kind of the vibe we're going for. The vibe we kind of want, like the theme of the wedding is going to be rustic and like country like. So we're getting married in like outside, and then we're gonna have the reception in a barn, and everything's gonna be very rustic and cutesy and kind of outdoorsy. So the first thing we got from IKEA is 2 different sets of napkins. We got these, which is like there's 100 in them. Bam, fantastic is what they're called. These are just like huge napkins. They're 40 by 40 napkins, like centimeters, 40 by 40 centimeters. And these are going to be used for like the actual dining part of it. And then we have these that are like, we have a few of them because we're going to be like around 65. So I got 3 packages of these, they're super cute. They have a little something something. This is for the ASMR people. But yeah, and this is like a 33 by 33 centimeter napkin, which I'm going to be using. I call these tea napkins. I don't know if that's right, but I'm going to be using these for when we have dessert and wedding cake. So that's sort of the things that we got for that. And my fiance just kind of went, sure, you get what you feel like we need to get. Which also means that we got these Fiscal frames. They look like this. And we got 2 in this like soft rosy color, and then 1 in white and 1 in this like mint kind of color, like a dark mint. And I'm going to be using these. We have 4 tables, and I'm going to be setting these on each table with like a little, if you use social media, use the hashtag. I haven't figured out the hashtag yet because I don't know how to do that, but we'll figure it out. And these are going to be on the tables sort of so people can know, because we didn't have the money or like the want for like a photographer. I know a lot of people are probably going to be like reeling at that, but we didn't really want one. We have one of my friends who's an amazing photographer. She's going to do some pictures during the ceremony, and then she's going to do a few of us, just me and him on our own. But for the rest, we kind of want what I would like to call vibe pictures, which is like people taking pictures and like different kinds of mood pictures. And I feel like people at the wedding can kind of capture that better than a photographer. And I know it's like a divisive kind of thing to say, but it is what it is. So I want people to be able to post it on social media, and then we can go find it a few days later. So we can like collect it all and then get it printed at like an actual store that does like wedding photos and stuff like that, so you can get them printed out. So yeah, that's the IKEA things. And now we're on a budget. Our wedding is going to be under $5,000. I think we're actually nearing down like $3,000, which is insane. It's very cheap. And we we're very conscious of the idea of not having anybody doing anything during the day. Like, we don't need a waiter because we have like the food is fixed, and we don't really want anybody to spend half the night just cleaning up and doing like a lot of like that. So we decided that we wanted to do like paper plates with like patterns on it, and it's going to be the biodegradable ones. You can get them, you can special order them. They're not too expensive. It's way cheaper than renting out like all the different cutlery and stuff like that. But we're going to do those. We're going to do 2 different sizes. I haven't gotten them yet, but we're going to do like a dessert plate and like a dinner plate size. And then I went out and I got these, which is just pretty much cutlery in silver, because they kind of look better, in my opinion, than the basic white. And we're gonna do like, I'm gonna do a video of like DIY thing, like how to do things, because we're gonna get the plastic wine glasses and dip the bottom of them in like a chalk paint, so you can kind of write on it and then people can write their names on it. Alright, moving on to what this video is pretty much all about, the wish things. So I have a huge ass box right here. It is giant, and we probably need one more. Like, we're getting a moving box because we're getting a lot more decorations. I'm going to be doing a lot of it, and like we have different places where we're going to go and get some. So this is just a preliminary box, which is insane. So I'm just going to start from the top, I think, and hopefully it'll work. So we're getting married outside, which means that we have this wedding arch, which is not really something you can find that easily. We luckily found one in a plant store because they have like, it's called an espalier, which is pretty much just like an arch where you can like make plants grow up, and that's what we're gonna do. So we're gonna decorate it, and I got this, I think it's 2 meter or 3 meter organza, 5 meters maybe? Yeah, organza fabric. It doesn't feel great, but it's gonna look super cute on the wedding arch because I'm just gonna wrap it around. There's a few holes in it, so we're gonna wrap them around the holes so it kind of just weaves throughout it, and I think it's gonna be adorable. Oh god, this is like a lot. Alright, another thing for the wedding arch is gonna be these. We have 2 sets of these. These are hanging flowers, which, like, up close they don't look the best, but you know, from afar I think it's gonna be perfect for what we want. And we have this there's a little hook on the end, on both ends, so you can actually hook them together if that's what you want to do. And we have this in like this, I think they called it blushing pink. I don't know if it's a blushing pink, but it's something. And then we have one in a champagne color. And they're very cute and very, like, they're usable for what we're using them for. So it's not going to be something we're going to keep forever, but it's going to be fine for just a moment in time we're going to be using them. I'm probably going to be skipping back and forth to, like, the actual decorations, to the wedding arch, to, like, that kind of thing, because this box is just, like, a freak show right now. Alright, for the ceiling, it's going to be a high ceiling, and because it's going to be a high ceiling, I kind of wanted something to make it look a little more, like, closed in, a little small and cozy. So I got these. These are, like, some sort of, I don't even know what to call these, but they are going to be hanging from the ceiling like this in a cross motion all around. I got, like, 6 of them. They're very cute and very usable. So these are just going to go on the ceiling, and they're going to look cute, hopefully. Then I got this, and this kind of threw me for a loop because I had ordered this item, and you could choose between, like, the budget version and the luxury version. I chose the luxury version because I'm a bougie bitch like that, but it came, and it, like, when I ordered it, it said it was gold painted, and it was, like, already collected and stuff like that. It came not assembled, which that's fine with me, but it also came unpainted. So I decided to, I got out my little dusty rose color, for my guest book sign. So we have this guest book we're going to have laying around. And this is the sign. I have to actually glue it together, which I'm going to do by the time we're there. I painted it this color because this was the color it came in, and that's not good for me. So this is going to be the guest book sign. And I think it's going to work out wonderfully. It's going to be cute. And again, I kind of like the idea that a lot of it is homemade. I think that's really cute. Plus, it kind of gives me more like free reign, if you can say it like that, because there's like... I have a chance to change it up if I want to, instead of just ordering things that already came painted and all that, and then I hate it. So, alright, moving on. We have these. These are super cute. The thing is, these are signs in burlap that you can hang on the back of the chairs. It is adorable, and it is good quality. Like, it looks nice, and it is written nicely. The only problem with this is that it sheds like crazy. There is so much fallout from this. Like, you can literally just dust it off and like half of the things come off. And I know it's probably the fabric, and I know it's probably because it's cheap fabric. Kind of does this. I don't know if we're going to be using these, but I have them both in Mr. and Mrs., so we can hang them on the back of the chair if we want to. Let's see if it's actually going to be something we're going to use. I don't know. Also, apologies for this video. It's probably going to be long as fuck because I have a lot of shit here. But you know what? I want to give people like an actual view of what you can get from Wish and what not to get from Wish. Alrighty, let's move on. So I got this. This is another one of those, like, in the pictures and in the order, it was actually painted. It is not, so either I have to paint it or we're not going to use it, who knows. I got these table numbers. Oh shit, fuck. And they're like laser cut, they're really thin, but they're super cute. And then you just kind of press them down into this little foot down here. So it looks sort of like this. I don't know if I appreciate the color. Kind of looks, doesn't look finished, you know. And I don't know if we're going to be using them because they're quite short. I ordered them actually with like a long stick at the end because I kind of wanted it to go into like the centerpieces. But again, it's Wish, so you kind of wish things were different. My cat is attacking my stuff. Alright, next thing is, I know this is like a very American thing, I think. The favor boxes or like gifts for your mother-in-law and your father-in-law and your groomsmen and your bridesmaids. It is a very common thing, I think, in like the US and other countries probably too. In Denmark, not so much. Like, favor boxes isn't really a thing. We do maybe hangover kits if we're like real expensive, but we decided that we wanted to do something for our in-laws, so we got a few different things, and this one came and I hated it the moment I saw it, so we're probably not going to use it. This is it. They look cute. It's not that. It looks super cute. These are 2 little coffee spoons with a little thank you note, and it's in a really cute box, but the quality of it is just horrible. And it doesn't, like, it has these little hearts in the middle and then like a little cup up here. They look super cute, but the quality is horrible, and I'm afraid it's just going to melt as soon as it comes into contact with like hot water. So for now, we're just going to keep this laying around, maybe use it for like a, I don't know, give it away or something. Then we got this, and this is like a small little cute thing. This is for my fiance's stepdad, who, he's amazing and he's wonderful and sweet. But we got this little keychain with his initial in it, and then it just says, "Thank you for loving me as one of your own." So he's gonna be getting this. It's cute, and like, it's cheap and all that for us. It's more about the thought, not so much what the gift actually is, as long as people feel like they got something. Alright, let's move it on. Now this one is one of the things where when I got it, all I could think was like, why did I want to order this? Like, why did I think this was a good idea to order? Because it's sort of one of the things where you're like, it looked cute like on paper, like the idea was cute, but I will never be able to use one, this many, and two, the size. Like that's just not gonna happen. So these are little thank you for celebrating with us notes, and they are tiny. My thought about them had been to hang them on the wine glasses or put them onto, like, tie these. They came with like string. I thought I was gonna be tying them to the menu so we can do like a little scroll with the menu, but these are tiny. Besides, we're in Denmark, we don't really, like, it seems a little weird to have everything be English when we're not actually English, so I don't know. I think these are just gonna stay in the box unless I get a like great idea. Listen, if anybody, like all the things I mentioned where I'm like, I don't really know, if anybody has an idea to what I can do with it, let me know. I was thinking either on the menu or hang them off the wine glasses, but I feel like it's a little bushy, and I also feel like they're very tiny, and like a lot of people won't be able to read these. So yeah. Alright, next up is another thing for the arch. And yes, I'm going to go back and forth a lot on that. I haven't unwrapped these totally because it takes forever and it takes forever to rewrap them. But these are like little green leaves. I think it's 3 meters in total. And this is going to be amazing just to give it like a hint of like green on the actual arch. So it isn't just like organza and flowers. Then I got these. This is, again, one of the things where you're like, oh, now I understand why it's called Wish. Like, you really just wish it was better. They look, again, it looks cute. It's just not exactly what I ordered because there's not nearly enough in here. So these are little hearts. Little wooden hearts with like a burned in like love on them. And they look super cute. They are just like, my plan was to either use them in a centerpiece or like on the tables just strewn about. But the thing is, there isn't enough in here, so I had to order more. Luckily, they're like, I think, honest to God, I think these were $2 total. So it's not like a complete waste of money, but it's not like the best. So, you know, you make mistakes, and also like it's Wish. I didn't expect the greatest of qualities. I've been actually super surprised about half of these things because they have been great quality or feels like great quality. So yeah. Anyway, I haven't gotten the actual balloons yet, which is a shit show. I don't know why I got these before I got the balloons, but fuck that. These are little balloon stickers because we're going to be in a farm and we don't really, like on a farm in a barn, we don't really have, and like we're on a budget, so we don't really have the money or like the means to use like helium for balloons. So the thing is, we're going to use these stickers. We're going to hang them, like blow them up regularly, and then we're going to use the stickers to kind of stick them to like walls and the ceiling and stuff like that, so we get like a little cutesy moment, you know. The balloons are like a rose gold color with like confetti inside, and they're going to be super adorable if they ever show up. These I was kind of surprised about because I did not expect like a great quality when ordering fake flowers from Wish. The thing is, a lot of the fake flowers I order are going to be like centerpieces or like on the wedding arch. So I didn't expect the greatest of qualities when everything is under $5. I think one of the sets of flowers I have here, they were like $9, which is a lot for Wish, but you know. So I got these, which they look super adorable, and there's like 5 in here, so that means that we can have one on each table, including the head table. And then I ordered a few of these because I have to cut them up. But these are like a fake flower kind of arrangement, like a bouquet, and they look adorable. They are on this big branch, but I think what I'm gonna do is cut up all the small ones I'm gonna cut the actual bouquets out of it so I can rearrange them the way I want them to be. Now I just need the rest of them to show up, which is, again, it's a, you know, it takes some time. Again, these are more of I don't know why I ordered it. It looked cute, but I don't know what I'm going to be using it for. This is kind of it. These are like burlap rolls with like a little lace on them. I got 2. They started out this size. I used this to just try something out. It didn't work. So now I'm stuck with like a roll of a meter long burlap with lace on it. So if anybody has any ideas of what I can use this for, because it's actually great quality, it came like super well wrapped. It didn't smell funky or smell weird at all. Some of these things had like a weird smell to them when I unwrapped them. So if anybody has any idea about this, because I also ordered, like, in the same round as I ordered these, I ordered some other ones that haven't showed up yet. So I'm going to be stuck with, like, I think 5 meters in total, which is a lot when you don't know what to do with it. And I kind of want to use everything as much as I can. So any ideas are greatly appreciated. Thank you. Listen, the weird thing about all of this is that it sort of, I think from a distance, it's going to look great. I think it's going to look fine. I think it's going to be beautiful no matter what I do, because honest to God, I'm getting married, so the entire day is going to be beautiful no matter what. But I think like a lot of this just kind of rubs me a little bit the wrong way. I don't know why. I think it's because I haven't seen it like all unfold and hung up and all that, but yeah. Alright, on to the next. Another burlap thing, which is, this is one of the things that I'm most happy about getting. This is fucking adorable. It sheds like crazy, just like the other things, but this is fucking adorable. This is like a garland, I guess, that you can hang from like a tree or something, and it's adorable. It has like small little bows on it. I love it dearly. This is probably going to be a thing that I'm going to be using other than the wedding as well. I think I'm going to be using it in my, like, when we have like garden parties or whatever, I'm going to be using that. This is more for the arch. This is the leafy greens that I got. And these are like, I need to wrap them around. And it, again, from a distance, it looks great. Up close, not so much. I think that's just the general thing about like Wish, I guess. So yeah. And then we have like a few lights. These are like string lights that I got from home. These are not anything special. So I'm not really going to show those because honestly, everybody's seen a string light. Everybody knows how it looks. It's fine. I'm just going to hang it around, hope for the best. So these are the other pieces of things that I can hang from a chair. So first of all, this is how they look. They are cute. Like, it's not that. They're really cute. We can hang it on a chair. It's fine. The thing is, on Wish, it looked like a chalkboard, and not like cheap, well, thin-ass paper material with just like a stamp on it. It kind of feels like it's just a sticker, I think. But they're cute, and if the other one sheds too much, sure, we're going to use this. It doesn't really fit in that well, so I don't know. Who knows? Then we got, I think these are actually kind of cute. This is actually the most expensive thing I got. These were, I think, $12. Very expensive for Wish. But these are little bells. They're little kissing bells. And they have this little note on it that says, today as we gather together, wish us a love to last forever. If you would like us to share a wedded kiss, ring the bell for lifelong bliss. And they are adorable. And you just kind of put the note on there. There's 10 of them. You get 10 in one package. I ordered the gold ones because the silver ones looked a little, they look black, not silver. So, you know, but then we're just going to place these on the tables like that, and hopefully people will use them, because in Denmark we have traditions about like stomping. I don't know if anybody else has it, but if you stomp the ground, you have to go under the table to kiss, and if they clink their glasses, you have to get up on the chair and kiss. And since I'm going to be in a long-ass wedding dress, I don't think I will be able to do any of that without like tripping or falling or hurting myself. So we're gonna try the wedding bells and or the kissing bells, and hopefully that'll work. So I'm not gonna unwrap these because it was a fucking pain in the ass to get them to lay down and not tangle. But this is another garland with hearts, and they have 3 different colors. There's white, this gold glittery one, and then like a rose color. And they're super cute. I'm gonna be hanging it over the table where the gifts and cards are gonna be. It's cute. It's gonna bring a little more like color into it. I think the color scheme is pretty much the same all around. It's just so we have a little bit more. And this is like, it's long. So I was pleasantly surprised about that one. I also got this, which is, again, not something I'm gonna unwrap because it took me forever to lay them down. But this is like a white, just married garland. It says just married, and then we have like a heart on each end. And we're going to hang this right over the entrance to the barn so people know where to go. I think it's going to be cute. Hopefully, if we're not going to use it, we're not going to use it. Who knows? I have a lot of stuff, so theoretically, we don't need to use all of it. We can just pretty much sell it again if we want to. And then I got, again, this is another one of those things where when I got it, I was like, why did I order this? Why is this something that I thought in my brain would be a good idea? These are little balloon lights. I didn't know balloon lights existed, so when I saw them, I was like, oh my god, yes, that means we get a little extra light. But these are like the little small round lights. You just pull this little, there's like a little trigger thing right here. You just pull that out and they start lighting up. So we could put them in balloons if we want to. I don't know if we're gonna, because I feel like it might go a little bit over the top in comparison to what the theme and the vibe of the wedding is, but we'll see. It depends on how much light we have. Alright, this is the last wish thing I got, wedding related wish thing, which is my cake topper. And this one was another huge surprise to me. I was very, very happy that it looked like this. This is the Mr. and Mrs. cake topper. It looks like this. The fun thing about this is when I did the invitations for the wedding, I sat down and I kind of flicked together like antlers and some flowers at the bottom in like a painting and just kind of cropped that in. And I had completely forgotten I'd ordered this, but this looks almost similar to like almost the same as the one I have on the invitations, so it's kind of cute. I have this, and then I ordered another one which is going to show up hopefully soon. That is more of like, it's like a tree of life, I think it's called, and then like a couple standing under it and kissing, and hopefully that'll work to my advantage. We'll see. It depends on like what we want and what we like. The cake is going to be like very rustic as well, so we'll see. Now the rest of this is pretty much homemade, so bear with me. So I like wine, and I like the wine bottles in different types and different looks, so I actually saved a bunch of wine bottles that I painted with like an acrylic white, and then I painted on like table numbers, so we're going to be using this as like the table numbers, and we're going to put in the flowers like so, right? So it's gonna be like, oh, cute. And I made like, I think 5 of these. I have the main table ones where it just says Mr. and Mrs. and like the date of our wedding. And then we have the other ones which are pretty much just like numbers, all painted with black stuff. And then I have, this is one of the things I'm really proud of that I made. I think it's kind of cool. So I have these cups. I didn't really use them. I bought them for a birthday, and then I realized I bought way too many, and now they've just been sitting collecting dust. And I thought, you know what, this is a great way to use it, and this is a great way to save a ton of money because I don't have to go out and buy like a lot of candles. So I've been saving like small pieces of like lights, like candles, so I could melt them down and melt them all together to create this little teacup light. It's really easy to do. You just need to have patience because it takes a while to do the melting, because you kind of have to do like a warm water bath and then put a bowl with the wax in on top of that and wait for it to melt, and then you just kind of pour it in. I found these little the wicks I found like at a store, and I just used those to get it in here. So that's kind of nice and cool. Then we got like timer lights, so we have a lot of lights. Now this one is also kind of cute. This is like a cigar box that I painted with the same rose color that I painted the guest book sign with. And then in here, and it doesn't look super duper pretty, but who cares? This is a wisdom box. So I put down, there's a lot of pencils in here, and then we're going to make like a lot of blank notes so people can write down like wisdom words like don't go and go to bed and whatever, and put them in here so we can like kind of look through them, and that's going to be like a cute little wedding thing for us to do. And then I have the guest book, which is literally just like faux leather, and it's nothing. It didn't really do much. It is pretty much just a blank book. So there's that. So this is pretty much all of the stuff that I got so far. I still have a ton of stuff to do. I still have a ton of stuff that I haven't made or received yet. A lot of it is going to be coming during the next week and like the week after that. So we have a lot of shit to do. I have a lot of these small little cutesy glasses to make. We need 25 in total, because we need to put like 3 on each table, and then in the middle of each table, and then on each side of the tables as well. So it's like we need a lot. And we're just going to put in a little tea light on here, and it looks super cute. We tested it out with the lights off and then just kind of lit this, and it kind of gives like really cute kind of like vibe, because it shines through the lace, which kind of projects down, and it's looking super cute. So that was my wish slash I made it myself haul, and I'm probably gonna make one more at some point where I get the rest and I have all the decorations like laid out in front of me, so everybody can see like what I appreciated, what I didn't really like, what I don't think I'm gonna use. That burlap is literally just stuck in my nose. But yeah, I think it's cute. It's gonna be the vibe that I'm going for, which is great. I've been pleasantly surprised with a lot of the things that came, and I think it's in general it's been great. Like the things I got have been great in general. There's been a few misses, but you know, it's Wish, so it was not that expensive. It's money I'm okay with losing. Plus I could write customer support and be like, listen, this is not the product that I ordered, or this is horrible quality or whatever, and they refunded me. So that's great. Not that it mattered, because it was like $2 to $5, much of it, so who cares? Anyways, that was it, and it became a real long video, mostly because I don't know how to edit shit out, so hopefully you stayed around, and if you stayed until now, thank you. I'm going to be doing another video with tips and tricks for being on a budget and planning a wedding, so stick around for that. Subscribe if you want to see more of the wedding stuff, or just general stuff that I do. I do a lot of weird shit, so hopefully a lot of stuff is going to come soon. But yeah, have a nice day, guys.